venison in a slow cooker. I've got my venison, I've got my broth. I like to use a beef or a vegetable with low sodium so that then I can add a little more sea salt. Garlic powder, black pepper, if you want a little spicy kick, a little crushed red pepper, potatoes, celery, carrots, and onion, and if there's room, a can of corn. So these were vacuum packed by Phil, Jeff, and I about 5 months ago in North Carolina. I don't have any of them marked, so I don't quite know what I'm pulling out of the freezer. This looks like it's some nice big chunks of meat off of the rear thigh ham area. So I'm going to cut a few of these into steaks to grill maybe later this afternoon or tomorrow. So you see this piece of meat has a big layer of fascia on the back side. So what I'll do is I'll cut down to it, and then I can kind of cut along the fascia. The fascia being as tough as it is, doesn't really cut, and you end up with a nice little steak. And I will put a few of these aside, grill them later. We're going to get a couple of steaks off of this guy too down here in the thicker spots. So here are the steaks that I cut off, and put a little salt, pepper, and the low sodium tamari light soy sauce, so that I can add my sea salt. So split the potatoes in half, and then I take that half and I cut it into thirds. And you can cut it to whatever size you like. With the celery, what I like to do is cut it diagonal, so that it increases the surface area of all the fresh cuts to try to get more flavor out during the cooking process. Here's a big tip when working with onions. Put this bad boy in the refrigerator for a while and let it get cold all the way through, and it will do a significant less irritation to your eyes. So now all of this is going to go into the cooker, and then I'm going to put the broth on top and then add all my spices. Now that we've got everything in our cooker, I'm going to cook it on high for about 2 hours, and then maybe another 5 or so on low. And then after that I'll let it cool down and put it into the fridge. You ever notice how sometimes leftovers taste better the next day? Well, that's what I do here. I'll warm it up by the bowl tomorrow and enjoy it. So after 8 hours of cooking, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. So I got a little confession to make. After I took that clip last night, I got into it some, and it was very good. But today, it's even better. Thanks for watching.